Hello everybody. Tomorrow the fourth quarter begins. So we're going to work together to lay out a plan for how to be free in 2023, free to be me in 2023. What do you want to accomplish in 2023? What are your goals? Because tomorrow we hit the ground running, we take off. Before we go into that though, I really want you to ponder this over a Friday night, maybe while you're having a cocktail out with your friends or whatever you do on a Friday night. What type of life are you living? Take your life on a 1 to 10 scale. 10 is, man, I am living alive, full out, I couldn't be happier. 1 is, my life is such a cluster, beep, I can't believe it. I find when I ask my coaching clients that most of them are like a 4 or 5. A 4 or 5, that's like that's half living. It's living a mediocre life. It's not living your fullest life. Now, I'm not gonna lie, not everybody can be 10 all the time, and you're not gonna be 1 all the time, because without the lows, we don't recognize the highs. So we need the lows to know the highs, and we need the highs, so when we hit the lows, we're better prepared for it, that we can be like, okay, I can make it through this. But if everything's just always kind of vanilla, kind of, it is what it is, then you're not living life full out. So what would life look like if you were going to live full out? If you were going to give 100% every day, what does that look like? If you're if you're quilt making and you made the best quilts every time you made quilts, what does that look like? If you coach women, what does that look like living 100%? Because you have to build in your vacations, you have to build in your friends' time, you have to build in me time for when you want to hang out by yourself. So to get to a 10, what do you need to do to get to 10? And let's spend the fourth quarter not only planning how you're going to roar into 2023, how to be free in 2023, but how will you feel? How do you want to feel next year? Do you want to sit at the end of next year, December 31st, 2023, and think, I lived okay. It was a nice 5 or 6 life. Or do you want to say, for 90% of my time, I was living a 10. I was living a 9 or 10. Or for 80% of my time, I was living at a 9 or 10. And, sure, I had my valleys, but my peaks were much higher than my valleys. Because that's what I'm sad when I talk to people that are just kind of like, yeah, life's okay, because life's fantastic. And you only get 1 chance. I mean, now if you believe in reincarnation like I do and all that, you could, in theory, get more than 1 chance. But at this point, we know of 1 chance, 1 bite off that apple. So live full out. I mean, if you dream of having a beach house in Laguna Beach, get a beach house in Laguna Beach. That's my goal next July. I plan on having a beach house in Laguna so I can watch the fireworks out of a beach house. Typically we go, except for the past couple years, to and stay in a hotel that's right on the beach. There's a nice sand and surf hotel there in Capri Laguna or stuff, all kinds of hotels. So we stay there. But I want to actually have a beach hotel. I mean, a beach condo. So we can do what we want to do and share the moment with my close friends. That's living alive. That's living full out. And a lot of us, women over 50, we're just now learning how to live full out. Because our whole lives were predicated by feeding our families, having jobs, doing the work. Now we get to live full out. For you youngins, I want you guys to start living full out now, when you're in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, and embrace life and know that, yeah, there's going to be ups and downs, but that's okay. In fact, hi Deb, how you doing? My friend Deb's on here. She's in Florida. How'd you guys fare during a hurricane? I mean, that's probably could be a 1 or a 2, depending on how you fared and where you were at. To get through there. But there's also going to be good times, just not maybe as fast. So you see these bad events happening, it's what you make out of it. I had a friend whose house burnt to the ground. She lost everything. I mean, they weren't even home when it happened. So they went home and it was like, their house is gone. And I was like, wow, that must have been so hard. She goes, no, because I realized it was just things. She goes, I had my family, our dogs got out, the neighbors saw it and grabbed up the dogs. It's things. And I carry that with me because at the end of the day, it is just things. I mean, some of it's irreplaceable. I mean, we talked about her high school yearbooks and her, family pictures and all that, but she's like, I have the memories here. And that's such a way to look at it. But she had, I mean, she's like, I lived a great life. I still have a great life to live. I just lost my house. So it's all perspective. So I want you over this evening, like I said, tomorrow's day one of the 90-day, the official 90-day. I don't know if it's going to be free in 2023 or free to be in 2023. What do you like? Be free in 2023 or free to be in 2020? Or it could be free to be me in 2023. Anyway, I'm babbling. Live life full out. Make the decision today before you go into tomorrow that you're going to stop living at 5. You're going to start living at 8, 9, or 10 when it's possible. You're going to live at 9 or 10, and when you know you hit the down areas, you're going to have the tools to boost yourself back up. I mean, we keep hearing talk about recession. Everybody, I see so many people moping around, and it's like, you guys, it had to hit. It's what you make out of it. So many businesses have been launched during recessions. I think Walmart was launched during recession. I think Apple was launched during recession. It's a state of mind. It's how you look at things. It's how, and you say, okay, well, what happens if I get laid off my job? It's an opportunity to start your own business or do something else. Look at everything from a positive, how can I spin this in this moment into a positive? Hope this helped you guys. Here's you finding a blue rose. If you have any questions at all, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow on day one of our official 90-day countdown. Bye-bye, y'all.